Welcome back to Plumbing Around. I'm Scott Thornton, president and owner of Temecula Winnelson, which sponsors Plumbing Around, where in life and plumbing shit happens.
It does.
I'm with Nicole Crocker today.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
So you are a small business owner, and your business name is Small Business Marketing Solutions.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means we offer small businesses marketing solutions.
Man, that was like, I teed that up really good.
You really did, right? You know,
So what's your history with, why did you choose to go into that?
yeah. So it's kind of a long story, actually. I'll condense it as much as I can.
I'll cut you off when we need to.
Perfect. So the inspiration for me opening a marketing company came actually in 2007. Yeah, 2007. So my husband and I had a remodeling company.
Mhm.
And as all remodeling companies do, we were going through a patch of struggles.
Mhm.
And I said, if I can make this work, I am going to start another marketing company so I can help other people. Like if we actually hit our goals, one day I'll do it. That was the inspiration.
Mhm.
Fast forward 8 years.
Well, if that's a fast forward, but okay.
Massive fast forward.
8 years later.
Yeah, we hit our goals.
Mhm.
Those goals that I said that we had for each other. So we hit our goals.
Excellent.
And we came to a point where my husband was going to be retiring. And I said, well, I can either run this construction company that's now an 8-figure company, or I can go.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was a lot of fun. Or I can go do what I'm really good at, and that's marketing. I had gone to school for marketing. I had grown our company with my marketing strategies.
Mhm.
And so I went to my husband and I said, I don't want to be an operator. I'm not good at operating. I'm going to start a marketing company. So in 2019, I took a year and put together a whole plan. And in 2020, in January, 3 months before COVID, I decided to open up my doors.
Yeah. Well, that's almost perfect, really.
Yeah.
Right? Because how many struggles were there during COVID? How many people needed help? So
Yeah. It worked out really, really well,
Mhm.
actually, because I had a lot of time to reflect, to plan, to reach the right people, to take my time to do things right, to do all of the strategy that a lot of companies don't actually do before they launch. And a lot don't, right? And so I was able to take that time and really be intentional on everything that I did. So I am glad about the timing, even though it was kind of tough.
yeah. Well, and so you said you had a remodeling company.
Yeah.
Did you have any other history within like the construction
Yeah,
business?
yeah.
Or
So I've been in construction doing sales, marketing, and advertising for 28 years.
wow.
Yeah, I started when I was 18, right out of high
I
school.
was gonna say, aren't you like
12.
29 now? So wow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm 47. So
I didn't ask your age.
yeah, I know.
I don't want to get in
I
trouble.
know you're
All right.
But my very first round, the first 15 years, I was working in B2B and then I worked in B2C. So I've got a really robust knowledge of all of the phases of construction, both for trades as well as builders, which is really nice for considering that my clients are also contractors and home service providers.
Right. Nice. So with that being said, small business marketing solutions, what are those? So what do you offer? What do you do?
Yeah. So, let's see. I offer brand development. So, brand development's going to be for those companies who have a company, but they want to be locally recognized.
Mhm.
So, a lot of times they've hired people, freelancers, to build their websites, or they've built their websites on their own. Again, not a lot of strategy behind it. And so, it's not going as far as they'd like it to go. They took the company to a really good spot and now they're ready to scale. So, I can help them with that. The second layer is lead generation. So, oh my gosh, lead generation, guys. Search engine optimization, paid ads, social media, print, TV, radio, billboards, trade shows. It goes on, funnels, emails, it goes on and on, right? So I do all of those things. But where I make the biggest impact for my clients is when I do their brand management. And in the brand management, we envelop both of those two layers, and they now have a fractional chief marketing officer. Hello. And I do all the things for them so that now they can actually be that CEO role. They can actually handle, They can do the sales and operations and I can be their secondhand person. They can be the visionary leader and I can be their integrator. So that's my last layer is that
Nice.
portion.
Yeah. Well, and right, full disclosure, we use you for some of your services, the Google ads and things like that. And who knows down the road what we're going to do. But I mean, we've seen an increase, fairly substantial increase in the telephone calls and asking for directions and everything like that. So she works.
Thank you.
It's good. Um,
Thank you.
what else? Like, to me, marketing is what it's, pictures of people and everything. But like you said, search engine optimization, and that's easy for me to say. And all the other things that go into it. How do you come up with that? How do you, I don't, like, you and I've had conversations and I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to really deep dive. And the thing that's kind of hard to explain for people who aren't in the marketing space is marketers tell you you have to have an avatar or you have to have an ideal client profile. And I think what us as marketers do really poorly is explain why. So let me try and attempt that. If you're a 28-year-old new business owner and you're trying to sell your plumbing services, if your plumbing client is a contractor, a builder, or if it is a property manager or a homeowner, you're going to speak to them differently. You're going to find them in different places. If you're working with a homeowner who is having a tragedy because they just had a flood, you're going to speak to that person differently than you're going to speak to somebody who's remodeling their bathroom. So when your marketer is saying we need to create your ideal client profile, we want to get down to the very nitty gritty of who they are and where they're at in their journey and what's going on in their life. And so how do I come up with who to market to and where? It's by getting into my clients' minds and saying, who do you want to work with? And then I ask a lot of really, really deep questions to find out why you want to work with that particular character, because they're a character.
Right.
We're making them up and we're saying, let's go find you.
Really isn't what they're really looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny. Let me right into my next question. What's your ideal client?
Yeah. My ideal client is somebody who has recently purchased or acquired or inherited a company, and they're ready to rebrand and scale and give it their own footprint, or companies who are getting ready to scale or they're struggling. I like working with the companies who are struggling. I am very proud to offer affordable, effective marketing solutions. I do it because I remember what it's like to be in their shoes. I hold it in my heart the times that I had to go to my credit card to pay people their wages and that I didn't get to take wages for a year. I hold that very deeply. I'll get a little shaky in my voice because I remember it and I hold that very dear because I don't want them to go through that. So when my clients are struggling, I struggle right with them. And when they're succeeding, I did a little dance today. I was at an event and my client said he just closed on a $400,000 deal. And I kid you not, I was dancing in the hall.
Nice. Do we have video?
No, we should have.
Oh, yeah. That would have been good. We could have added that to the podcast, but
yeah. So
yeah, nice. I would say one of the decisions that helped me decide to work with you was that, right? You're personable. You have a story, and you gave me options, right? I'd talked to other people, and I'd even given you some of the ideas that other people said, and you had reasons why not to do that and what we should do. So I love that about you.
Thank you.
I love the authentic, like it's a part of you. It's so yeah.
I really appreciate that.
So,
thank you, because I that means a lot to me.
I mean, if you could do a dance for us sometime, that'd be great.
But, you wouldn't want to see it. It's pretty bad. I'm a white girl. White girl dancing all the way.
Oh my gosh. So with all that being said, why should somebody work with you? What are the benefits of working with?
Yeah. So probably one of the biggest benefits is that you are working directly with me. So you're, maybe one day in 10 years, I might have staff. And if I do, you'll be working with a fractional chief marketing officer. You'll be talking to somebody who has the same level or very near the same level experience as me. But as of right now, it's me.
Yeah.
And so if I'm hired, I'm the person that buck stops here. There's no fluff. And so while I love my clients and I try to connect with them in the very beginning, I'll be honest with you, they didn't hire me to be their friend.
Yeah.
So when I get on the call with them for our onboarding call, within 5 minutes, we're getting to it. And every time we have our calls, I'm like, sorry, so there's no fluff. I'm just, here's your report. Here's where we're at. How are you doing?
Yeah.
What can we do next? And, some people like that. Some people don't, but I'm hired to do a job and I take that very seriously. And I know that it's your family's income and you've got employees that you have to keep busy. And I know how important it is. So there's no fluff there.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's because, like you just said, I've been there. I've been there in the hard times. I know how hard it is. And I think that matters than just somebody who's like, I took this class and I know how to whatever. So that I think that's a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, I've talked to some other people where they had ads managers and
they
would talk to an Google ads manager, right? So they'll talk to their ads manager and they'll say, what's going on? How come this isn't working? And that person will say, well, let me go talk to the technician. Well, if the ads aren't working, you're going to have to talk to me because I'm the one managing it, right? And that's kind of nice to know that the person who is managing it is also the one who's tasking on it too.
Yeah. So. Well, yeah. I mean, we've had conversations where you're like, man, this isn't working. We tried that. I'm going to shift gears. What do you think about this? But you already have a plan in place, which is nice.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with that kind of stuff. And that's why I'm hiring somebody and working with someone.
Right.
So I like that you're proactive too. That's super helpful to someone in my position.
Right. Well, there's no reason why a business owner should be coming to a marketing expert and say, of course, you might want to say, I want to try this, or have we thought of this, or somebody recommended XYZ. What do you think?
Right.
That's expected. What a business owner shouldn't have to expect to do is say, there's a problem. Your marketer should know. We are looking at numbers. We're looking at data. I come to you and I'm like, hey, something's not right here. What are you seeing on your end? Because we are a team. I have to know on your side what's happening too. But your marketing expert really should be able to raise the flag and say, things aren't trending right. Let's talk about what we have to do next.
Yeah. Yep. I agree 100% because I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. So in marketing, there's so many different channels and different things to market. Where do you see the future of marketing going? Is it going to change? Is it staying the same? What do you see coming?
Okay, guys, anybody who's listening,
strap in.
Please do not put all of your eggs on the digital basket. Get out, get into a referral networking group. You're part of, I think, Teams.
Correct.
I've been part of BNI. I've been to Teams meetings. They're amazing. Find yourself a referral networking group. Practice your words, get in front of people. You'll be amazed at how much that will help propel your business. Go to industry events, go to trade shows, get out off of your computer. So do you need search engine optimization? Abso-freaking-lutely. You have to be found online, but that's not the only place you need to be. You have to remember that you're dealing with people. So please, for the love of God, go out there and talk to people.
So just still the human touch.
Still the human touch.
Right.
You're still going to have to pick up the phone call. Hey, when's the last time you sent a thank you note? Send a thank you note to one of your clients. Those are all marketing pieces that you can do by yourself.
Well, a handwritten
note.
Too long ago. Yeah.
It's been a long time, right?
I've been shamed now.
Yeah. When's the last time you called somebody, one of your previous clients, and just said, hey, I'm thinking of you. There's no reason, nothing there. There's no want, right? I'm just thinking of you. When you do that, they are thinking of you too. So the next person somebody asks them for a referral, you're going to be top of mind, right? And the next time they need you, they're going to think of you because you just called them because you're nice. You're a nice human. Be a nice human.
Ooh, wow.
I know, right?
That's revolutionary.
I know.
Don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk.
Yeah. I know. Here's one that's really important to me. I just saw and it wasn't in person, but it was on social media. Your dog.
Yes.
Let's talk about your dog. What's your dog's name?
Temper. Yeah, her full name is Temperance. She's a dachshund, and he was my boyfriend at the time, my husband, got her for me as a surprise. I said, I got you a Doxie. You're going to have to name her. And I hadn't seen her yet. So we came up with the name Temperance because we're like, oh, she'll either be really angry and we can shorten it and say, hey, Temper, Temper. So her name is Temper.
All
She's
right.
a little angry, but she's also a very happy girl. And she's had a
Yeah.
great life.
Oh, goodness.
She's been caught in rat traps. She's almost drowned at the
What
river.
in the world?
She's done some crazy stuff, that girl.
Well, again, you say be a nice human. Well, I like dogs more than I like people, probably. So she captured my heart. I was like, oh my God, I love your dog.
Thank you.
So
She's a doll.
where can people get a hold of you? I enjoy working with you. I recommend you.
Thank you.
How can people get a hold of you? Where can they find you? What are your...
Sure. So my
What's your link tree?
website is smallbusinessmarketingsolutions.com. Very, very long, but it tells you what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me at 760-885-7456. My handle on social media is fractional CMO, the number 4U, because that's what I am. I'm your fractional chief marketing officer. I'm the one who will be your right-hand person as you grow your company.
Well, and I'm not used to somebody saying handle. That's like old school CB
I know,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
Breaker.
Yeah. Smokey and the Bandit stuff. Nice. I like it. All right. Well, my last question is, I'm a big TV person. Love TV. What's your favorite TV show?
Oh, no. My favorite TV show. I am watching The Closer right now. It's old, but I don't know. I like it. It's fun. It's cops catching the bad guys.
All right. Yeah. You enjoy it? All right. I will recommend Schitt's Creek.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah. So I can watch that over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the latest, I don't say latest, but is Only Murders in the Building.
Never heard of that one.
So good.
What is it now?
Only Murders in the Building.
That sounds like right up my alley.
It's Steve Martin Short, and Selena Gomez. Gomez? Yeah. So funny.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Good. So, all right. Well, thank you for being on. I appreciate it. What's your phone number again?
760-885-7456. Feel free to text me.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah,
All
fancy.
right, very nice. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you being on.
Thank you.